RK the Infamous NWO back with another video. Anyways, today we'll be talking about why I hate John Cena. My timeline from when I first saw him to now. So I first personally saw John Cena. Vengeance 2002. He faces former undisputed champion Chris Jericho and beats him clean. 1, 2, 3. Roll up, I believe. And you know, when you see this guy, he's going to be former world champion. And I just hated that because I'm a huge Chris Jericho fan, even back then. And yes, because he was Canadian. But he's a good wrestler too. But we're not talking about Jericho, we're talking about Cena and why I hate him. Hated that. He comes to SmackDown 03. I remember seeing him face Angle. Didn't like him then either. It's around 2004 where I kind of started liking Cena. But my like towards Cena because it was a hatred toward JBL. I liked his little 5-match series with Booker T. And I liked him going into WrestleMania 21 because I just hated JBL. I just never liked JBL. Undertaker couldn't beat him for the belt from SummerSlam to SummerSlam 04 to Armageddon. I just hate you, JBL. So Cena comes in. He already changed the U.S. title from his spinner U.S. title, and then they changed it back. So when he won the belt at WrestleMania 21, and he changed the belt, it's like, okay, when you lose the belt, they're gonna change it back. But no, and we'll get to that later. So Judgment Day 05, he has a tremendous match. Cena actually having a good I Quit match with JBL. I liked him then. It's not till when he went to Raw when I started disliking Cena. Like, really started disliking Cena. Jericho and Christian could have beat him, then Jericho could have beat him, but we knew why Jericho could have beat him because he was leaving the company. Then Angle had a feud with him. From September to about January. Unforgiven, he couldn't beat him. Taboo Tuesday couldn't beat him. Survivor Series couldn't beat him. The Eliminator Chamber, you couldn't beat him. And remember, Cena's been champion since WrestleMania 21. And he has the same damn hustle, loyalty, respect garbage, and that really started to annoy me. I didn't like Cena. I didn't like Cena. Ed comes out, wins the belt. So Edge has a 2-week reign. But no, they gotta just throw the belt on Cena. Just made my hatred you're just throwing gasoline in the fire of me hating Cena more. Edge got his first title reign, and title run, and it's only 2 weeks long. It goes from New Year's Revolution 06 to Royal Rumble 06. 2 weeks in between. Horrible. We didn't get to see a new champion crown until One Night Stand 06. And that's when that passion that ECW crowd had was my hatred towards Cena. I just didn't like the way he wrestled. I didn't like his promos at the time. And this follows through till now. As you see, Cena... It's thundering outside. As you see Cena win the title at Unforgiven 06. I saw that live. More hatred towards Cena because I had to see Edge lose in a TLC match. And he starts his 1 month title reign. Boring matches with Umaga except that Last Man Standing match. Boring matches with Khali. The only good matches he had was with Michaels. Boring match with Lashley. And whatever match with Orton. And then that feud died out because Cena got injured. We were happy Cena got injured. That's how boring his 1 year, 1 month title reign. I hated Cena even more because he had that long title reign and he wouldn't lose. He wouldn't drop the belt to anybody. What he had, the belt 20 out of the last 24 months? That's what JR said, or 20. Something like that, 20 out of the last 24 months, something like that. But yeah, so I just hate you, John Cena. Going to 2008, he actually had a decent feud because he wasn't in the title picture. But I hated Cena back. I hated Cena when he came back and ruined Royal Rumble 08 and has to win the Royal Rumble. No, he just had to win the Royal Rumble, didn't you? Didn't you, Cena? Didn't you? But thank God he didn't win the belt at WrestleMania 24. It made it even worse when Cena left and got injured because of Batista in 2008, comes back, interrupts a great feud Jericho and Michaels are having. That feud just ended. Comes back, doesn't show up for one show, returns at the pay-per-view and has a title match. Will make no sense whatsoever, because technically didn't he lose to Batista and he gets injured? So all of a sudden he has a title match in Survivor Series 08 and comes in and beats Jericho. And then Jericho loses once again in Armageddon. So 2009 comes. He keeps dropping the belts. Him and Edge changing belts for so long. Breaking Point 09 wins the belt against Orton, having horrible matches with Orton. The feud with The Miz was okay, but they weren't having that good matches, so it was like, okay. But Cena wasn't in the title picture, which was good. When Cena's not in the title picture, it's good. But then he's in the title picture again. He's boring. He's having boring matches with Orton. He wins a last man stand 60-man Iron Man match, and then finally a guy named Sheamus comes along, beats him for the belt. But Cena regains it once again, and then loses it in 5 minutes, and then wins it at WrestleMania, and then loses again to Sheamus, and then has this whole feud which could have been huge with Nexus, but no. He just has to dismantle Nexus one by one, and now Nexus is pretty much nothing as it once was. All because of John Cena. And now we're today. He has to beat The Miz at Extreme Rules, and now is a champion. And it's just the same old WWE. So this is why I hate John Cena. His promos have been the same for the past 5 years now. He has somewhat of charisma, but he doesn't show it. It's more towards kids. That's what I hate. He's marketed just to the kids. Second or third, I don't know. I'm not numbering anymore. His in-ring ability, it lacks horribly. You see this when he faces lower level talent. When he's in the ring with guys like Jericho and Michaels and Triple H in some matches, because some of those matches, like every single week in 2009, we're gonna have a WrestleMania rewind match or WrestleMania rematch, Cena versus Triple H. I'm like, again? It was like some were good, some were bad, but the matches that were boring were especially the Orton matches, horrible matches. And Cena and Miz don't seem like they work together too well. It's just that I'm tired of Cena. Honestly, I'm tired of his stupid shirts. Tired of his gimmick, even though wrestlers have the same gimmick for how many decades and they still don't get boring. But it's just that Cena's been the same thing. Same old crap like everyone says. He doesn't change up his ring style at all. He has one move and people get excited. But the main reason is that he's targeted towards kids. That's the one that annoys me. And Cena doesn't really need to be champion. He's already on that top level. He doesn't need to have the strap. That makes it even worse. And the fact that he wouldn't, at that time period, he wouldn't drop the belt to anyone. Cena the person, though, is fine. I'm talking about Cena the wrestler, to clarify things. Like, his charity work and stuff like that, that's good. That's good humanity stuff that he does. But I'm talking about his in-ring work. It's just horrible to people like me that just don't like that crap that he does anymore. The never back down, never give up, never quit. I'm a Marine. Things are okay. Whatever. So, and that's the reason why I hate Cena. I just don't like the guy. And I just wasted your time explaining that. Because shouldn't it be really, if I don't like a guy, why do I have to explain it? But anyways, that's the reason why I don't like Cena. Hope you enjoyed. There's your timeline for you. Probably know more about Cena than some Cena fans out there. It's kind of pathetic. But that's it. Thanks for watching. And if you listen closely, there's a thunderstorm outside brewing. Dun, 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 dun. We can see you with your bright shirts.